Building a dream house in Zimbabwe while living in the UK sounds exciting, but it can also drain you financially and emotionally. We made 5 big mistakes that cost us money, stress, and time, and I'm sharing them so you don't repeat them. If you're building back home from the diaspora, this video is for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to Mhiribidi House. If you are new here, my name is Gertrude, and on this channel we share our real journey of building our dream home in Zimbabwe while living and working in the UK. Today's video is a very honest one because building from the diaspora comes with pressure. You want progress, you want results, and you also want to trust the people back home. So here are the 5 biggest mistakes that we made whilst building our dream house in Zimbabwe. Mistake number 1, we trusted recommendations too much. You know when someone says, oh, don't worry, this builder is good, he built for my cousin, or that guy is reliable, he did my neighbor's house. You know that type of talking? And we believed it without doing our own checks. And sometimes even when we did our own checks, probably didn't do enough of them.
This is the wall. I don't know if that's enough.
Catering for the pergola is done.
So what went wrong? Because we trusted recommendation, we relaxed. We stopped double checking every detail. We assumed things were being done properly, and we only realized later that some work wasn't done the way it should have been done. So lesson for you, if you are building back home from the diaspora or from UK, a recommendation is not proof. It's only a starting point. So what do you need to do? Ask for recent jobs, ask for old jobs, ask for pictures, for videos, but be careful with this one too, because you could be sent anything as well. Ask for references you can call, or even meet in person so that you can be looking at the work that's been done. Just do random checks, unannounced, do random checks. And get someone to inspect the work for you independently, because once the work is done wrong, you are going to pay twice. Mistake number 2, we ignored our instincts when the first red flags started.
Not much. I don't even know if there's any water in the kitchen or not. That work is still outstanding, same as 3 other rooms.
You know that feeling when something is just not sitting right? Maybe the builder starts delaying, or they start making excuses, or you start seeing work that's rushed. But because we were trying to be polite, patient, and understanding, we kept explaining ourselves. We would say, please, could you fix this? Maybe you misunderstood. Let's give them one more chance. Let's give them a chance. And the truth is, some contractors take politeness as weakness. So the lesson in this is, if you see red flags early, do not ignore them. Address them immediately and firmly. This is what we learned. Document everything to the T. Dot those T's and I's. Communicate clearly. Give deadlines. If it repeats, replace them early. Mistake number 3. We thought deadlines we agreed on would be followed. especially when we traveled to Zimbabwe.
Look how beautiful it is. Look at it. This is Doha Airport. Our 10, guys. The time has come. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but you were sleeping a lot though. I nearly took a picture of you with your mouth wide open. We would plan like, okay, we'll be in Zimbabwe for this long, so if we plan like this, we can get 1, 2, 3 things done by the time we leave. We had the timelines in our head. The money was ready, the plan was ready. But the reality, things did not move according to plan. Some days work would start late, some days people would not show up, or progress would be too slow.
I think when I'm going to interested in plaster, this must more searching. I'm not sure I'm going to have a if you like, you let me know. But I'm going to suggest that you're going to run out plaster. Instead, electrician, guys, is dark. I shall keep a baba over or still then you know, so pay the sewer during the plastering. That's what he suggested. I sort of agreed with that. So now, because I think maybe it's a small job, but maybe an annoying job. That's why I look at my guests now. Let me go to the next room. Then up and do distribution box at the tank. We must keep both under our feed and need no supplier markets. Elsewhere. Now, my markets, I think I should go downstairs. I should not feed them cartoon.
And before we knew it, we were almost going back to the UK.
Hey, saying goodbye to the house. Goodbye. Last time. I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Yeah. But anyway, we'll be back soon. Sis, thank you so much. We will see you soon. See you. All right. Love you.
And not much work had been done. And it's painful because you think you are there physically and things will move faster, but sometimes it doesn't. So the lesson in this is, if you are traveling to Zimbabwe to push progress, add buffer days, plan for delays, have materials ready before you arrive, pay only in stages, have a must-finish list versus a nice-to-have list, because you don't want to travel back to the UK feeling defeated.
Hi guys, so the moment we have not been waiting for has arrived. Seems like it's going back time. We are on our way back home to our other home. It's a sad day for me today because I was enjoying being at the house, and we're having to leave now. At least I know I'm sad on that part. I don't know about you. How about you? How are you feeling?
I'm sad. I have to go to school.
So I only said about the school part. How about the leaving the house?
Kind of good, kind of bad. Because the house is cold.
Yeah, it wasn't cold anymore. It was cold the first few weeks because we were still winter time. Now it's been hot. We were actually opening windows now to get some fresh air. Dad, how are you feeling about leaving the house?
I don't enjoy
I enjoy coloring. Going back is a bit upsetting.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, it has to happen. So here we are.
Mistake number 4. We relied on local contractors, thinking it would be easy to recall them if problems happened. We thought they are nearby. If there's a problem, we can easily call them back. But sometimes the opposite happens. They become too comfortable, or they take on too many jobs, or they disappear when you need them most. And sometimes the best contractors are not the closest ones. So the lesson in this is choose contractors based on skill, consistency, accountability, and quality of work, not just because they are nearby. And also have a contract, even if it's a simple one. A written agreement changes everything, clarifies everything, avoids misunderstanding or misinterpretation. Mistake number 5. We didn't have a strong inspection system from day one. We would check when we could.
My age is excited to go out and check electric circular
or rely on updates from others.
My door frame. Bathroom, first bathroom upstairs, second bathroom upstairs, third bedroom upstairs, then bedroom 7. I see what was my door frame.
But the truth is, building requires consistent inspection, because small mistakes become expensive mistakes later, such as wrong measurements, wrong finishes, poor alignment, weak workmanship, incomplete work hidden under plaster or tiles. What we now recommend is weekly or daily video walkthroughs, seeing every part of what is being done at close range, so you can see in detail what's going on. Photo evidence as well. A checklist per room or per job. Checklist of what's been completed and what's outstanding. A trusted person to inspect, either a trusted person or a professional in their own right who know exactly what to look out for during their inspection, which is where that independent inspection comes into place. And pay only when you confirm the stage is complete. If you don't inspect, you will pay for things you did not approve. So those are the 5 big mistakes that we made building our dream house in Zimbabwe from the UK. And I want to say, even with mistakes, we are still building. We are still learning.
Solution no country. Okay, to not to say.
And we are still moving forward.
Hello, Masura say this is the update with my doors. They've put wood primer on the doors.
Because slow progress is still progress. If you are building back home too, comment below. What has been your biggest challenge so far? Let me know in the comment section. And if this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, comment, and share with someone who is building back home from the diaspora.
This is the front of the yard. Kune our tree. Kwasa kugwa masora abviswa.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.